Hey guys. You going to be good? Hmm? What you doing? Pancho boy? Psst. Pancho. What are you looking at? What you guys up to? What are you looking at, bud? I don't even think Nissa's up here. I think I hear her downstairs. Hopefully he's got a squeaker toy, so hopefully he doesn't squeak that. Hi, Nissa. Hello. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Hey, guys. I'm so glad I was able to stream today because I'm going out of town on Friday until I come back like Monday night. And like, so I've been recording and editing twice as much as I normally do so that I can get everything done for when I'm out of town. And today, and I still like I have my full-time job, but I recorded 2 episodes today of Young Royals and edited 2. Yesterday I recorded Poncho. Thank you. I recorded 3 yesterday. And so I'm almost done. I'm almost done with Young Royals. I have 1 episode left of Young Royals. Another week and still nothing on a lotto. I don't have very good hopes for that. It's been a little bit too long for that renewal. Howdy, Bradley. Was watching Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is good. We are like, how many episodes into House of the Dragon? We're like 3 or 4 episodes into House of the Dragon. We probably won't be able to watch another one until I get back. Because I don't even think, I think we watched 1 episode this week. We watched an episode on Monday. And then, but I've been so busy trying to get Young Royals done. So, haven't really been able to do hardly anything. Hello there. So you're on earlier today, which is better for me, so I don't go to bed late. Well, I'm only on. I'm on like what? I think I hit start stream like 3 minutes before the time, so I'm early, but not that early. Hey, Destiny. Are you doing Warrior Nun? Of course I'm doing Warrior Nun. I'm so excited for it. So excited. Where are you off to on Friday for a few days then? I don't know if I want to say until I get back. I'm going out of state, so I'm going out of state. I'm gonna go see some family out of state. I'll definitely tell you when I get back, but yeah, we're gonna go see some family out of state, and me and my mom. So it was my mom's birthday gift. I got it for my mom for her birthday, a trip for her and I to go see some family before baby Z is born, because I have a big family and my mom and I haven't really ever been able to do anything like just her and I. But now all of us kids are like grown up and like we all have lives and we live in our own places and like we've got our own shit going on. So, well, except for the littlest one when she's like 14. But so like, I'm like, you know what? So I got her a gift for her and I to go see some family before Z's born. And so I'm super excited about it. But yeah, I have to get up at like 4 in the morning because our flight boards at our flight is it boarding or departing? I think it departs at 8:30. I need to look, but it like departs at 8:30, and we don't live close to the airport. So I have to wake up at 4 in the morning, and then we have to go pick up my mom, and then we're going to go take her and I to the airport, and then go. So I mean, we're staying in the US. We're not going out of the country, but we're going on like the other side of the country. But it's going to be like it won't be like a full day of travel, but it'll be like really like a full day for us, but by the time we get there, it'll be not that late, but we'll probably be exhausted. House of Dragon gets really good. I'm sure it does, and it's already good. It's just like we're only in like the third or fourth episode. We're not very far into it yet. No, I meant as you normally come on at midnight my time in the UK, and okay, out of state with family. Well, hope you have fun. Thank you. I'm sure I will have fun. I love going to this place, so it's one of my favorite places to go. And I'll be very excited to see family and stuff like that, so, and hang out with them until, and then, we probably won't be able to see those family members until Zia's born, so it'll be cool to like go see them before Z's born and then see them after Z's born. One thing I'm hoping for is First Kill to be saved. The ones running the campaign is doing a fantastic job right now. Can't wait for Warrior Nun though. We'll see on First Kill. First Kill was a big shock to me on getting canceled. But we'll see. Hey girl, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. My appetite is slowly coming back. It's not quite back yet, but I don't know. We'll see. It's coming a little bit. I don't have the nausea anymore, and I don't like feel sick, so there's that, and I'm totally grateful for all that. But I'm still losing weight. I think I've lost like 3 pounds in the past week, so I'm still losing weight. But the nurse said that's still normal, so okay. But I've been pretty much like the only thing I can really eat is like fruit and stuff. So at least the healthy shit. And he likes spicy stuff, so he doesn't like sweets, but he likes spicy stuff, so I'll take it. That's good. My family is distant, even more so because of the vid. Cherish every moment. Because of the vid. Oh, COVID. Duh. Sorry. Stupid. Brain fart. Yeah, it sucks. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen those family members. I've seen them. We went and saw them a little over a year ago at my aunt's wedding. So. And then before that, it was like a couple of years prior, before my great grandmother's funeral. But we saw him a little over a year ago. Girl, I feel you. I also have a big family. Yeah, well, I've got so many siblings, and so like I'm not close with my biological father, but so my mom my mom raised me, so I'm really, really close with my mother, and we never really got to do anything like just her and I, because there was always my siblings. I mean, I'm the oldest sibling, but by the time I was like almost 3, you don't really remember anything from like 0 to 3. And then my sister was born, and so it's always like me and her, and then my brother was, eventually born, and then our littlest sister came into the picture, so there's always been like so many people and stuff, and I was like, well, our family's getting bigger, so I was like, well, I wanted to do something with my mom before, shit got even more crazy, so I'm very excited that her and I are going to be able to get to do this, and I'm just very excited about it. Hopefully you come back on time to vote. Back on time in time to vote. Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. There's a web series on YouTube called Stupid Wife. It's about a girl who wakes up married and has a child with the girl she hates from college. It's based on a fanfic from Camila Cabello and Lauren. I have watched it. I just didn't react to it. I watched it, though. It's very good. You should watch this web series. I have. I have watched it. I like watching web series. I love everything about, like, fandom stuff. So fanfics, I love fandom videos, web series, all that shit. I love it. Anyone watch the new 1899 trailer? It's generating a lot of buzz. I haven't watched it yet. I still, majority of my time, like, if I have, like, time off or whatever, I read. It's my only time when I get to actually, like, read is, like, when I have a little bit, and that's pretty much, like, when I'm laying in bed, so, and especially this week, because, well, I say this week, but Young Royals just came out yesterday, and I'm almost done watching it. I'll finish it tomorrow, because, I'm going to record the last episode tomorrow morning. I've already edited the first 4 videos. So tomorrow I'm going to record the finale, and then edit the last 2, and then get them all set up and scheduled out to go before I leave. Have you watched In From the Cold yet? And if so, what did you think of the ending? I haven't. I think I only watched the first episode so far. Honestly, and I keep saying this, and I don't know if you guys believe me or not, I have not, other than recording, I have not watched TV. I think I've been watching, if I've been watching TV, it's like, sorry, I've watched Family Guy, like, the weekly episodes of Family Guy, when I drink my morning coffee, and Bob's Burgers, and that is it. So, yeah, that's only when I, like, on my morning coffees, and then I have to work right after that, so that's it. That's the only TV other than reacting that I've watched the past couple of weeks, actually. What's up, Cassidy? Hey, Steve. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you doing? I'm a villain now. I don't know how I feel about that. on Patreon? I just updated the patron thing list on the YouTube video. The one, it's not going to be the one that goes out tomorrow. I think it's, I updated, it's the 4th episode. So whenever that one comes out. Wait, so have you finished watching Stupid Wife? Please need a season 2 react. I'm pretty sure. Well, it's the first half. It's like, hold on.
I love your work.
Oops. Hold on. That sounded weird. I don't know. It was some random short. Because they only released the first, like, half, and then, hold on. Give me a sec. I cannot see. Why does my phone keep doing that? Maybe I haven't even watched the second half. Hold on. I thought I did. I think I did. I think I did watch. I don't know. I don't know if I've actually watched the whole thing or not. I thought I did, but I don't know. I don't know. I thought I did. I'll have to look. I'm the youngest of four. My siblings already have children, 7 in total. I'm surprised lost you haven't lost your head. You're the youngest of four. Oh, I don't know why I kind of read it as like the oldest, and then there's already somebody who said like there was like 7 children. No, see, I'm the oldest, and this is the first grandchild, and I'm 27. My whole family, everybody, so my mother and my aunts, my whole family line, they've all had children so young. They've all had children at like 18, 17, something like that. And I remember on my like 18th birthday, my grandma called me and she said, she's like, happy birthday. When are you getting married? Because I need to figure out when you're having kids. And my mom was like, no, 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 no. Because my mom was always like, pro, you do your own shit. You figure out your own life first, and then you can figure out like kids. Because, like, you know, her and my aunts, they all had kids at like super young age. But then they were like, you know what? This probably isn't the best thing to do. So, I'm 27 and it's the first grandchild, but my sister is 24. I don't think my sister wants kids. She said she doesn't want kids, but I don't know. People can change their mind, and she doesn't have to have kids if she doesn't want to. It's completely up to her. Whatever. But she's 24, and then my brother is 19. He just turned 19. He's gonna have kids. He's gonna have a kid. I mean, he wants kids, and then he's even said like he's gonna have kids. And then my littlest sister's only 14, so we don't even want to think about that yet. But yeah, I'll have Z, and then honestly, my brother will probably have one soon. Knowing my brother, he'll probably have one soon, and then I'm thinking about having another baby, but it's not gonna be for years after Z's born because I need a break. I love Stupid Wife. The two actresses' chemistry is insane. Yeah, it is. Sorry for English, by the way. Your English is pretty freaking good. Hey, have you heard about the Save First Kill campaign? Yeah, I've signed up for it. I've signed up for Save First Kill. I signed up for all of the cancellation shows. So, especially Motherland Fort Salem, signed up for that. And then First Kill, I did like all the Winona Earp ones, whenever that was out. And then what else have I done? I've done all of them. Every time I see one, I do it. So you like animations like adult cartoons? Yeah. Is there anything wrong with that? I mean, I don't think so. Second half is out already? I don't know. I may have not have watched the second half. I don't know. I'll have to look. If I haven't, then that's what I'll do tonight. Talking about Stupid Wife, there's also The Stripper. It's from the same production. I know. I freaking love The Stripper. I've watched The Stripper. And it's actually one of my favorite web series. And the fact that it got like canceled or they won't do another season pisses me off because it ends on a massive cliffhanger. And I'm so mad. But I love The Stripper. Definitely one of my favorites. Has 8 episodes available. Season 2 will be released soon, probably. I know for a fact I've at least watched the first half, but I can't remember if I finished it or not. Pregnancy brain. That and my memory was already shit, so. But The Stripper just has 6 episodes, I think. Yeah, it only has like 1 season or whatever, like. And it came out like 2 years ago or something, so. I'm speaking Portuguese, but it's not that bad. Just to know if anyone here is from Brazil, since we're talking about Stupid Wife. I wish I spoke any other language. So I'm new here. So what is this about? We just kind of we just kind of talk about everything, anything and everything at this point. We don't have to talk about like whatever I make the title. We don't have to talk about it, and we just normally always talk about everything or whatever pops up. So it's cool. And I'm an open book, so you can pretty much just ask me anything. Oh, na, 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 na. Gosh, I'm still pissed about First Kill being canceled. I know. Me too. I thought it had a lot of potential, even enough for like a spinoff. But it got canceled. Killing Eve is amazing. You would love Villanelle. Jodie Comer is so great in it. So is Sandra Oh. Well, I've watched it and I've reacted to it, so. But yes, it's amazing. Well, I mean, yeah, it is amazing. It's an amazing show, but the first season was definitely the best season. For sure. And then I read the books, so I have the books. I think Anna actually has them right now because after I read them, I told her that she should read them, but I don't think she's read them yet. And I really like the books. The books are better than the show. Well, except for season 1, because season 1 was just amazing. Not Brazil, but I do speak Portuguese. Do you like any sport? I love baseball. I love hockey. What else? I mean, those are my favorite ones. Is baseball and hockey. I'll watch other sports, but and like I love to go to sporting games. Like I used to actually do a lot of sports when I was a kid. I did soccer, softball, volleyball. What else did I do? I did gymnastics too. But yeah, so baseball is my ultimate favorite, and then I really like hockey. And then Anna's a big football well, she's not a big she says she's a big football person, but she never watches it. So, but Z is probably gonna. My dad watches football, and my sister watches football, so Z's gonna be brought up into football. But I also want him to like watch baseball and stuff, so. But I like a lot of sports. But baseball is my ultimate favorite. Everyone's talking about First Kill. I'm mad about Paper Girls. Paper Girls too. I'm hoping that Paper Girls, because that one actually, like, Amazon released Paper Girls so that it could potentially get picked up by another network, but has not yet. Or streaming service, whatever you want to call them. Well, I missed that then. I have to find it. Yeah, it's on there. Go to my playlists, and like all of the videos that I upload, I make playlists of like the names shows so that way it's like easy to find. I only did the last season though because when I started reacting, it was like shit, like 2 years ago. I can't believe that. It's been like 2 years, but it was right before the last season. I watched it right before I was even a reactor, so I only reacted to the last season. I'm from Mexico, but I can understand at least 30% of Portuguese. I know that they're similar. I know that they're not, like, obviously the same thing, but I know that they're a little bit similar. She likes rugby. JK. I'm just being biased because I play. I've never watched rugby. And that's because, like, I don't really think we have a lot of rugby stuff here in the U.S., but I would go to a rugby match or game or whatever you want to call it. I would go, like, anytime, like, I love going to sports, like, sport games. I'm a very competitive person. I'm one of those people that are, like, cheer or, like, viciously yell at someone at a sporting event. So I love going to games. But, like, watching them on TV, I'm like, I'm bored. First Kill did have potential, but I see where it was lacking. but I still feel because it was sapphic, they were happy to cancel and not give it a chance to improve. Oh, for sure. I read the comics of Paper Girl. I regret it. I regret it. The ending was not happy. Oh, no. Don't tell me. I haven't read the comics. Hockey, and you're an American? Yeah, I love hockey. We went to several hockey games a couple of years ago. So when I used to work for this one company that had box tickets, and they would give us free tickets to go and sit in their box at the arena anytime that they had something going on. Because what they would ultimately do is they had a box, and they would sell it to, or they wouldn't sell them. They would give the tickets to the clients, but if there were some clients that they didn't, like if they had extra tickets left, then they would ask if anyone in the office wanted to go and like go to these like things that were in the arena. And I was like, every time that there was like a hockey game, I was like, fuck yeah. So I actually have like, we have hockey jerseys too. Love hockey. But I haven't been to a hockey match ever since I left that company because it's far. We live far from any kind of arena. So I believe you had a gender reveal live stream, but I missed it. What are you having, if you don't mind sharing? Well, yeah, I don't mind sharing because I had it. Yeah, I streamed it. But it's still there. You can always go back and look at it. But we're having a boy, and his name's Zion. But I call him Z. I already have a nickname. Well, I'm calling him Z. But yeah, we're having a boy. Rugby seems to be so aggressive. I could never. I think the more aggressive, the more I get into it. And that's why I love hockey. And I get all into it too. Like if there's a hockey fight or something, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, deck him in the face. And like, yeah, I'm like all into it. Do you have to be Canadian to like hockey? No, I like hockey. I'm not Canadian. I've been to St. Louis, Pirates, Braves, Reds, and almost Red Sox, but I couldn't get tickets. I grew up baseball. I've been to a lot of baseball games growing up. We went to a lot of them. I'm from Arizona, so like the Diamondbacks, I love my Diamondbacks. I have my Diamondbacks hat over there, but I don't want to get it off because it's really dusty. And then he's so cute. He's sleeping right now. His head is on the pillow. So cute. Anyway, and then I have a Diamondbacks jersey. I do have it, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my closet. I want to get Z a Diamondbacks jersey because I think that would be super cute. If my grandma already hasn't gotten him one, because my grandma raised me on baseball. So, and then I have my Diamondbacks jacket. I have quite a bit of Diamondbacks stuff. So I've been to like 2 or 3 Diamondbacks games in my entire life though. Because we haven't lived in Arizona since I was like 3, so it's kind of hard to go there and get tickets and like all that. But I've been to like 3 in my entire life, Diamondbacks games, and then, but everywhere that we've lived, we always go to baseball games. Love it. Will you give us reaction videos watching the Other Stupid Wife episodes, or probably not? Because I have everything scheduled out from here until mid-December. So probably not the first season, but I might do the second season. Rugby is actually growing in the US. I think it is too. It's just slowly growing. I did softball, but really got a bad time there because I was the only girl. At the end, I hit a guy with a ball. It was an accident, but he deserved that. Oh. Yeah, I didn't ever have injuries while playing softball, but I had injuries playing other sports. I used to work at a children's hospital years ago, and one day I was in the staff on break. All the nurses were talking hockey, all women, and I was the only dude. I'm not a sports fan. Yes, I'm Canadian. I don't even, just because you're Canadian, you don't have to like hockey either, but like, I like hockey. And I'm not Canadian, so. Who's your favorite NHL hockey team? I like the Penguins. Don't you all judge me. I don't think we really have a favorite team. I love watching hockey. I don't think we really have a favorite team. We've watched a bunch of different kinds. Or like different teams, but like we don't necessarily have a favorite. Whoops, meant staff room. I figured what you meant. Hockey games are a blast if you want to drink and yell. Oh yeah. I mean, same with kind of, well, that's a lot of sports. You can go to pretty much almost any kind of sport and like drink and yell, you know? Because I've never been to like a professional football game, but I know it's going to be the same. But baseball is the same. I mean, well, I say that, but baseball is kind of a game where you can't, I mean, you can yell, but there's not really a point to, because baseball, I don't really think is meant to be a really, like, a contact sport. It's just, you know. But hockey, yes. Football, I'm sure. Yeah. I see it all the time. What else? I feel like any contact sport would be one that you could definitely, like, be all yelly. Zion is a beautiful name. Thank you. It was actually Anna's idea first. Well, it was Anna's like idea, the name. But at first I didn't really like it, but I came around to it. But his name is Zion Benjamin, and Benjamin is my dad's middle name, so I wanted Zion to have my dad's either first name or middle name, and what just kind of rolled off the tongue better is Zion Benjamin, so. And I love the name Benjamin, like, also, so it just kind of went. I've only been to Bruins games for hockey, been to Red Sox and Blue Jays games in baseball. I don't know if I've been to a Red Sox. I don't think I've been to a Red Sox. I'm pretty sure I've been to a Blue Jays game. I've been to several Cardinals games. What else? I don't know. There's a lot. I've been to a lot. Is hockey even a thing in Florida? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have a bunch of teams in Florida. I want to say there's the Sharks. And then, I mean, they're all kind of like, maybe not the Sharks? I don't know. But yeah, there's several in Florida, because I mean that's kind of what we saw was like all the Florida teams playing against each other. But like Orlando's got one, Tampa's got one, Jacksonville's got one, Miami's got one. Well, that was weird. I hope I didn't just like lose you guys for a minute. That was weird. My screen like flashed or whatever. Hoping that Aaron Kellyman is gay in Willow. Odds are good. In Willow? What's Willow? I guess having the name start with Z can indeed have advantages on school. I could see that. His last name, we share the same last name. So his last name is going to be my last name. So he'll have the last initial of B, so at least that'll kind of be at the top. But his initial is Z, and then his last name is B. So it kind of worked out for me because my last name is B. But yeah, it's funny because my dad's name starts with an A. And so he told me the other day, he's like, you know what I just thought of that would be super cute? He's like, anytime I get Zion a gift, I can say from A to Z. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. But yeah, we wanted a name that was going to be like strong, but also like not common. And like all of the names that I came up with, nobody liked my names that I came up with. And as soon as Anna said Zion, everyone was like, oh my God, that is like the perfect name. Like, it took me, I was the last one to come around to the name Zion, but I did. I came around. I liked it, of course, because we're naming him Zion. So I don't do sports now, but really like watching, I don't know how you say that, female football league in Mexico. Oh. I could probably get into watching female football league. Randy Johnson pitched a perfect game against Braves, my team. I love that nickname, yes. Z? Yeah. Yeah, ever since, because when we first, like, when I was first pregnant, because I was basically bedridden for, like, 3 months, fucking sucked, I called him, because before we even knew what the gender was, I was like, this damn demon baby. So I called him Demon Baby all the way up until we knew, and it was a joke. It was a joke, of course. So, but I called him my Demon Baby. And then, once we knew what the gender was, then I would tell other people, I would still say, like, my Demon Baby, but, like, I would automatically call him Z, like, anyway, because I'm like, Z is just perfect. Now I feel like everyone's gonna end up calling him Z already. I've been to 2 Penguins games. Oh, they're both sleeping, and this is having like a nightmare or something. I don't even know if you can hear her out there. She whimpered a little bit. Now answering the Orphan Black Echoes question, why? Oh, did I miss it? Where was the Echoes question? I don't see it anywhere. It may have not come through. You know, I just go down the list, man. I don't know. Like, I try. I'm Canadian, don't really have a hockey team. Blue Jays and Raptors for baseball and basketball. And New England for football, since I've lived there when I started watching football. I like basketball too. I just don't like to watch sports on TV because I don't think it's as entertaining, but I love to go to, like I said, this sports games. I remember How I Met Your Mother making tons of jokes about Canadians and hockey. I know. Yeah, I watched that too. Tampa Bay Lightning. Is that what Tampa Bay's hockey team was? I don't remember. I love the name Benjamin too, with the nickname Benji. Y'all have 2 sort of Bible names, which are always great with beautiful meanings. Well, we're not, that wasn't the intention. We're, we actually did, we liked Elijah, a lot. We liked the name Elijah. We loved E names. I really liked Emmett. Emmett was up there. Elijah was up there. Enzo was up there. It's funny because we really liked E names. But yeah, and then, but Benjamin is like, we named him Benjamin because of my dad. But Zion we named because we just really like the name. There's nothing really from Zion. There's no, like, necessarily religious things or anything. But we also we liked the name. If we were going to have a girl, the girl's name was going to be Clark Wednesday. So we knew the girl's name for years. And it was it was a joke at first to, Anna and I were like, well, because we knew her first name for a long, 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 long time. And we were like, Clark was a perfect girl name. And then we were like, well, what about for a middle name? And we were like, you know what? It would be so cool if she was born on a Wednesday, and that way we could just name her Clark Wednesday. And I was like, so it was a joke, but then we were like, wait, why don't we just call her Clark Wednesday? Because we loved the name. So that was going to be her name, but then also we were like, oh, but it would have been cute if we would have named her, like, Clark Benny. Because like, she could still have my dad's, like, middle name, but we'd call her, like, Clark Benny. But yeah. What's coming in the what's coming in the channel while you're away? It's Young Royals, because when I come back Monday night, which is the 7th. And that's so Monday will be the last episode of Young Royals. And then after that, I'll have like there'll be like 3 days without any videos. Because 3 days isn't enough to kind of like start something new. And so I was gonna give myself kind of like a 3 day break and then start Warrior Nun. Ha ha ha! Dad jokes. Wait, what dad jokes? I love dad jokes, but he's so cute. What are some of the names you've thought of? So it's funny. I listed those already, yeah. But like I love the name. I wanted Emmett so bad. Emmett was my like that was like my biggest name. But ever since Anna came up with Zion, everyone was like, "No, Zion is like the perfect name." Blah blah blah. But I really loved Emmett. I love Emmett, Harrison. What else did I come up with? I really like Henry. I liked H names, and then I really liked E names. Uh, I was trying to think if there was another one. Anna really liked it's so funny because we came up with a girl name like that years ago. It was so easy because and we liked boy names for girls, so it wasn't difficult to come up with a name for a girl at all. But boy names we could not freaking figure out for the longest time, because we couldn't agree, because I don't we just have two different kinds of styles when it came to, and I really like the name Theo. But Anna didn't like Theo. She didn't like any of the names I came up with. And I didn't like any of the names that she came up with. But then we finally decided on Zion. Willow is a series remake of 1988 movie by George Lucas. Huh. What's it on? Dad jokes makes you laugh even if you try not to. I love dad jokes. I think they're freaking hilarious. And I say dad jokes all the time. Dad jokes are so bad that are funny. Yeah. If everyone takes Z, you can always call him Zai. Well, no, I mean, I'd call him Z. I mean, Z is like my nickname for him. Everyone's going to end up taking Z from me, but that's fine. I sent it twice. I didn't see it, Mikey. I even scrolled back up. It said also, what did you think of the 3 set pics right up for the spinoff I sent you on Twitter? Did you send me more? Because you asked me the last time you sent me some, I told you what I thought of them. I don't think you sent me more. We talked about it last stream. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I can't wait for Echoes to come out. Like the 100? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's not... we just really... Because we like... I think so. I remember when we came up with the name Clark because we were on the beach. We were actually on the boardwalk, and we were walking, and on the way back, and we were trying to think of like, I don't remember what conversation that we were having or something. I don't even think we were talking about baby names, but the name Clark came up when we were talking, and I don't know if we were talking about like Superman or like what we were talking about, but it wasn't from the 100 initially or whatever. It's like why we came up with it, but and I was like, oh my god, because I think we were talking about Superman or something, and then I was like, oh my god, Clark would be the perfect girl's name, and then Anna was like, oh my god, yes. So Willow is a continuation of the 80s fantasy movie. Clark Griffin. It would be bad to have Clark and Lexa there. Who would Lexa be? I love the name Emmett ever since Twilight. I love the name Emmett because of Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. That's ever since I watched that when I was like a kid. I always loved the name Emmett. And so, yeah, that's where I initially thought of Emmett. We did like, it's funny because we did like Carlisle as well as a name, but that didn't end up working out because there without I can't give away some specifics, but there was like some stuff in someone's past that had to do with the name Carlisle, so we were like, yeah, we can't name our child Carlisle. But we liked the name, but we were like, yeah, no, let's not do that. What would you like to see in the season 2 of A League of Their Own, with the assumption that they are making a season 2? If there is going to be a season 2, I would love to see, what's her name? JoJo, whatever her name was. I'd love to see her back on the Peaches, and then, of course, seeing Carson and what's her face back together. When you watch Warrior Nun, it will freak you out how much the actress looks like another movie star. I was amazed. Which one? Two names from the vampire shows, Emmett and Elijah. Is that a pattern? I don't think so. I really don't. Elijah, I did think of Elijah from the originals. Ever since I watched the originals, I absolutely love the name Elijah. That one did pique my mind from the originals, but Anna really liked it too. But Emmett, like, when it first piqued my mind, it was from Back to the Future. And then Carlisle we really liked, because I think when we came up with Emmett, then we were talking about Twilight, because somebody was like, oh, like, from Twilight, and we're like, you know what would also be a cool name? Carlisle. And then, but we were like, yeah, we can't name our kid Carlisle. Willow will be Disney Plus. Huh. Is there any trailers or anything else? Sorry, guys, I'm tired. I had a terrible nightmare a couple nights ago, and it scared the shit out of me, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and never went back to sleep. That was 2 nights ago. And then last night, I had a dream within a dream. But one of the well, actually, both of the dreams were, like, kind of nightmarish, because they were a dream that was kind of a dream come true, but then it ended badly. So then I was like, well, shit. Yeah. But it was weird, because it was a dream within a dream. And then I was like, crazy. So I woke up this morning and I tried to, like, kind of go back to sleep. My pregnancy hormones, let me just tell you, I swear. So I feel like my irritation level is a little bit shorter than it normally is. I swear the other day I felt so bad, and I felt like I never ever yell at people, because you don't get your point across by yelling. But I did kind of have a little bit of a tude when we were in the store the other day, and I felt so bad because I didn't realize it until we left, and I told Anna, and I said, I'm so sorry. I just kind of realized that I may have been a little bit attitudey. She's like, it's okay. She's like, I understand. Because I think the past couple days my irritation level has been really short, and so she's just like kind of letting me just kind of go with the flow. So I feel bad. I think he just pooted. His poot stank bad. But yeah. So, but usually my hormones are only bad at night, which is terrible, because my dreams are crazy because they go with my hormones. So whatever I'm feeling in those hormones, that's what's going to happen in the dream. But the past 2 nights they've been, well, like I said, last night it was a dream come true, but then it turned into a nightmare. I was like, because I think I was like so afraid, because I was with someone that and because it was all because Anna and I had this conversation before I went to bed, and then so I was like, I had a dream that I was with someone that I always wanted to be with or whatever, and it was perfect. And then it turned out to be shit. So then I was like, fuck, that is not the way I wanted it to go. But yeah, so it was like a dream come true, turned into a nightmare, but it was like a nightmare that was within the dream, but then the dream turned into a nightmare. And then, so I got like no sleep last night. And then the night before, it was terrible. I can't even talk about that one. That one was so bad. But my freaking hormones, like they only really happen at night, and then I get no sleep. Sorry, I know I kind of went on like a rampage just then, but like, where was I? Oh, here we go. They actually incorporated Val's cancer really well in the Top Gun Maverick movie. Good scene between Tom and Val. I haven't seen either Top Gun movies, and because I'm just not really into those types of movies. Yeah. And Jennifer Connelly still looks hot as hell. I love Jennifer Connelly. I think, yeah, she's definitely gorgeous. So true. Master still loved Jennifer Connelly ever since I watched The Labyrinth. Yep. We almost watched The Labyrinth the other day because it was Halloween, and we ended up watching Edward Scissorhands, but I was like, we were scrolling through movies, and I was like, The Labyrinth. I was like, I haven't watched that in a hot minute. But like our friend that lives with us for a bit, she is 21. So Anna and I like have watched all these older movies like growing, because so Anna has like older siblings, so she has like an older kind of mindset too. And then but I absolutely love older movies, so like I've watched a lot of older movies. And so we were talking about all these older movies, and then but Jasmine had no freaking clue what those movies were. I was like, oh god, okay, whatever. Make us feel old even though we're not old. Carson and Greta? Yeah. Carson and Greta. Well, I also scrolled up twice and it is there. Well, I did say there was like I got a weird glitch, and I thought that the stream had like ended or something for a minute. So maybe it got trapped in there. I don't know, but I looked up and I was looking for your name and I couldn't see it. But Mikey, I'm going to read your shit. So if I read it, chances are it didn't pop up on my chat. Anyway, have you seen the new Enola Holmes 2 trailer? Have you seen the first film? They do want to make all the books. I've seen the first movie whenever it came out. It was really good. I really loved it. Anna and I watched it when it first came out, but I haven't seen the trailer. Well, no, I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen some stuff for it. Have to go watch Stargirl, even though it got canceled. I heard about that. I was thinking about you, too, because I know that you always kind of jump off of here to go watch Stargirl, but yeah. Sorry about Stargirl. Something else got canceled, too. What was it? Fate Winx Saga or something like that got canceled after their season 2. So, yeah. More cancellations. Lovely. Poncho, oh. He's pooty. Dog farts are the worst, man. I'm glad I have my door open. I don't even really think Nissa toots that much. Well, she's not really I was going to say a people person, but she's a dog. She's not really a people dog, so she's pretty much my other dog is just pretty much a cat, so I was gonna say I don't think she toots as much, but I still don't think she does. And she's older too. She's gonna be 7 in a couple of months. That's crazy. She's gonna be 7. It's crazy. And Pancho's 1. He just turned 1 like a couple months ago. Freaking crazy. He's so cute though. They're cute. Our other dog, we had to rehome because I was so upset about it because I had her for 5 years, 6 years, 5 years. Almost 6 years. I've had her almost 6 years. But she kept escaping. She escaped every single day. And a couple of days ago, and we live in an HOA. And a couple of days ago, she went, well, not a couple of days ago, this was like a couple of weeks ago. She got out and she killed a cat. She killed someone's cat. Not on purpose, because she's not an aggressive dog. But she loves to play. And when she plays, she jumps on whoever she's playing with. And the cat was a kitten. And so she went to go play with the kitten. And she stomped on the poor little kitten. And so the HOA was like, she can't be here anymore. So we were like, oh, shit. And so it was very heartbreaking. We had to rehome her, and it was very upsetting for me because I had her for, like I said, almost 6 years. So I was very upset about it. But we know the family that they went to, or that she went to. So it's not like it wasn't random people, at least. So, yeah, very upset. So, like, you don't even, like, I feel like people who have no choice but to give up their dogs, like, it's fucking heartbreaking. I never wanted to give up. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, shit. She kind of left us, like, no choice, you know? So I was like, fuck. But at least we know the family, so there's that. But the whole family, the whole HOA was like, they were pissed, which I understand, like, why they were pissed or whatever, but yeah, they were like, she can't be here anymore, and we were like, oh, yeah, we're not staying in this house forever, but the next, Anna and I were like, yeah, we're never going anywhere with an HOA ever again. Our HOA sucks. We hate our HOA. Stupid. Yeah, I know you read my shit, so we all good. Yeah, it comes out this month. So excited for it on the 4th of November. What did you hear / see of Enola Holmes? There are 7 books in all. Well, I've never, like, read the books or anything. I didn't even know that they were books, but I saw, like, anytime I say I see anything, it's, like, either on YouTube or Twitter. So I've seen, like, photos, and I've seen, like, little bits of, like, their interviews and stuff of, like, Henry Cavill and or Cavill, or however you say his last name, and Millie Bobby Brown, their interviews and whatnot for it. But I haven't actually seen the trailer yet, like the full-on trailer. But yeah. Has anyone watched any of the Young Royals yet? Any of the Young Royals season 2? I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give spoilers / or receive a spoiler for the receive a spoiler for the last episode, because I just have one episode left to watch. But it's good. It reminds me a lot of the first season, but it's good. And then I cannot freaking wait for Warrior Nun. I think out of all of those shows that are coming out this month, that's the one I'm most excited for, is Warrior Nun. And then there's some other shows that I'm not gonna react to that I can't wait for them to come out. Like a lot of stuff is coming out in the month of November. It's pretty crazy. I was talking to Anna earlier because we like to watch Dead to Me. So that one's coming out this month. The L Word Generation Q is coming out this month. What else is coming out this month? Firefly Lane is technically December. It was like December 2nd or something when that one's coming out. What is Young Royals about? Pretty much what it sounds like it's about. So it's about, it's this Swedish show, Um, it's on Netflix. It's about this prince who is, well, I mean, so he's the Prince of Sweden, and he goes to this boarding school, and he falls in love with this other boy, and then they just kind of the show is like about, like, of course, the struggles that the prince has to go through because of his, like, relationship with this boy that he's in love with. But it's very good. So there's the second season just came out yesterday. And there's 6 episodes in both seasons. And I have 1 episode left to watch. And I'll watch it tomorrow morning. That reminds me, I need to ask my friend what time we're doing lunch tomorrow. What time we doing lunch? Yeah, there's this my buddy, like, we're having lunch, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what time we're having lunch. I don't even know where we're going for lunch. But I wanted to go, like, have lunch with him or whatever before I left for a couple of days. But I'm like, I don't even know what time or where we're going. We might have sushi, because I've been craving sushi. I had sushi earlier today. Cooked sushi, before everyone starts freaking out. Cooked sushi, but it was still good. It was good. It's not as good as my raw sushi that I like, but it's still good. It's still sushi, but so we either will do sushi tomorrow or something spicy, because we kind of like the same stuff, and so either that or Indian or Thai, something like that, probably. I love sushi. I love sushi too. I love it. Pretty much, like, well, some sushi. I really like tuna. I like anything tuna. I like spicy tuna, regular tuna. What else? Tuna's my go-to. I really like eel. That was a newer discovery that I liked, eel. And then what else do I like? I like yellowtail. Yellowtail kind of reminds me of tuna a little bit. And I know ahi tuna isn't sushi or whatever, but I really like ahi tuna too. I like tuna. So, and you're not really supposed to eat a lot of tuna when you're pregnant. I don't think I've had tuna at all since I've been pregnant, but no Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. That's what sushi I had today was shrimp. It was cooked shrimp sushi. But yeah. I like spicy tuna and spicy salmon. Salmon's good too. I like salmon. What happened with the last episode, Heartbreak? It happened, then disappeared, and appeared again. Did it reappear? So it got taken down. Oh, it's back up. It's back up. And because some of my shit gets taken down. I've been a lot better about it lately, so I know what shows are really looking for, so a lot of my stuff doesn't really get taken down that much anymore. But for some reason, Heartbreak, like, all of my episodes went up, but then I had an issue. The first one was the 5th episode. I disputed it, and they immediately, like, released it. And then this morning, I got an alert saying the 4th episode and the 8th episode got taken down. But then I He has a squeaker toy in his mouth while he's sleeping, and he, like, breathed out through it. That's what the noise was. But then, okay, anyway, but I disputed those, and then I just refreshed the page, and yeah, they're both up now. But yeah, some of my stuff because It'll pop up in their in YouTube system saying like, "Oh, we recognize this as like a show," and then they'll take it down. But then if I dispute it, it's about half and half if they release it or not. Like half of the time they won't, and they'll be like, their claim is valid. They're not gonna release it or whatever. But Heartbreak High. Anytime I like, if it popped up, then I could just dispute it, and then they'll release it. So that's good. But yeah, all the episodes are back up, is what it looks like. I just refreshed it. And Young Royals, because I already have the second episode and the third one technically uploaded in the system to get scheduled out to go when they're supposed to go out, but they both just popped up saying that they have claims on them, so I'll have to go in and fix them before they go up. I got a habanero spiced sushi the other night. Was it good? I love spicy food. I'm so glad Z is allowing me to eat spicy food. And he likes it. So I'm glad about that. Because he does not like sweets at all. At all. And I'm like, you little asshole. Because I have a huge sweet tooth. So I'll try to eat something sweet and then he doesn't like it. And then I'm like, oh, you little asshole. So I haven't been eating that many sweet things lately, which is probably why I've been losing weight. Well, it could be that, and I'm also not eating that much too, so. But yeah, I'm glad that he liked. I love, because I have a huge sweet tooth, and I also love, 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 love spicy stuff. So, he loves the spicy stuff at least. So there's that. I will take it. Especially like Tabasco sauce. Oh my God. I had Tabasco sauce for the first time in like months the other day. And I was like, I almost wanted to drink the Tabasco sauce. It was so good. I was like, I miss this. The very first time I had wasabi sauce, I had no idea what it was. Someone pranked me saying it was good. I think if someone doesn't know what wasabi is, everyone pranks that person. Wasabi is good, but like, so what I'll do, because I don't like a lot of wasabi, or I won't put it directly on something, but what I'll do is I'll mix the wasabi into the soy sauce, and then I'll dip the sushi into the soy sauce. And then I love ginger in general, but I love pickled ginger. And so what I'll do, which you're supposed to use the pickled ginger as like a palate cleanser, but I don't. I put the pickled ginger on top of the sushi, and then I dip the sushi in the soy sauce with the wasabi, and then I'll eat it. That's how I eat my sushi. Halloween was bad this year, I guess. I heard something about some kids in Utah or something, and I'm like, oh, Lord. Well, Anna told me. I heard it from her. She told me. I had no idea it was that hot. Oh, the wasabi's freaking hot, man. Yeah, but it's good. I like it because it's got a kick to it, but that's why I mix it with the soy sauce. Like, I won't put straight up, like I know some people who put straight up, they'll put the wasabi on like each piece of sushi and then eat it, and I'm like, nah. I don't like it like that. I'll mix it with the soy sauce and then I'll eat it like that. I don't think I've had wasabi. I do know what it is though. It's okay. Don't let someone prank you though, cuz that shit is hot. And if you eat a lot of it in one sitting, it'll clear your sinuses right up. So wasabi is good, but try like a little bit, or try what I do, which is just if you like spicy food, you'll probably like it. Just mix it, put a little bit in the soy sauce and mix it, and then try it that way. Because all it does is it gives like the soy sauce just a little bit of a kick. That's what I do. Roger put a lot on one piece of sushi, and You will be good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let someone prank you. Sports Princess, you would think because you've been pranked that you wouldn't want to prank someone with that. That's why when they give you wasabi with your sushi, it only comes in like that big of a blob. Like, it's not very big. They don't give you a lot of wasabi for a reason. I also don't eat sushi. I believe we created fire for a reason. Well then, okay, well then there you go. Well, I mean, there's cooked sushi. That's what I've been eating right now. Is cooked sushi. He's so silly. He's just got the toy in his mouth. He's breathing like through the toy. But yeah, cooked sushi is good too. But I like raw sushi. I mean, if I wasn't pregnant, I would eat raw sushi. But because I'm pregnant, I can't have raw fish, so I just eat cooked sushi. Not all of wasabi is spicy though. What wasabi have you had? I apparently have not had all of them then. Meaning what they sell in the wasabi chain. I didn't know there was more than one kind of wasabi. All I know is the spicy green shit. I didn't know there was more than one kind. Cooked sushi? Isn't that just normal fish? No. I mean, it's because it's sushi. It's like, because there's rice and like, or like, I don't know, whatever wrapping that you get, like seaweed or like, rice paper or whatever you get, or soy paper or whatever you get as a wrap. And then, because like what I had earlier, I will describe what I had. It was, rice, seaweed, cooked shrimp, like a little, like it was like a little sliver of a cooked shrimp, cucumbers, the rice, what's it called? The rice stuff. It's not, what is it? I want to call it Rice Krispies, but it's not Rice Krispies. It's not Rice Krispies, but it's like, because it's got a crunch to it, and they're like the rice stuff. And then it had fried onions on top. Oh, Wasabi is a fast food restaurant chain. Got it. Didn't know it was a fast food restaurant chain. We apparently don't have that here because I have no freaking clue what that is. I've never heard of that. A teammate of mine pranked me. She gave me a water bottle at halftime one game, and I took a drink, and it was tequila, and I hate tequila. Oh, I hate tequila too. Oh God, tequila. Ugh. I can do tequila, a little bit of tequila. Like if it's in a margarita, then I'm fine and it's okay. But I don't like tequila. I pretty much like any other kind of liquor except for tequila. I don't have a problem with any others. I used to not like whiskey, but I like whiskey now. Whiskey, bourbon. What else do I like? I mean, I like rum, vodka. I think I like all of them except for tequila. I'm trying to think if there's another one I don't like. Probably. There's probably something else I don't like too, but I don't drink that much. Hey, sorry I'm late. Was so tired. Oh, hey, Shania. You were not like the first one in like you normally are. There are some, I know there's another liquor that I really don't like, but I can't remember what it is. Soju's pretty good. So soju, it's funny because someone like, they were like, it tastes like tequila, but it doesn't have the afterburn of tequila. And it was good. I liked it. I like soju. else don't I like? I don't like Fireball. Oh, that's disgusting. That shit? No, thank you. What else don't I like? But there's like something else I don't like, but I don't know what it is. Vodka? I love vodka. Vodka, well, I don't love vodka. I'm not like a fiend or anything, but yeah, vodka is good. I think normally rum is like if I'm gonna have something, rum is kind of my go-to. Well, I don't know. It's either rum or vodka. Like if I have something with liquor in it. I love a cranberry vodka, or a rum and coke. But usually, anytime I go anywhere, I just get a beer. Cause beer is just cause normally when I drink, I just kind of like want to like chill, like just take the edge off, and I really like the taste of like light beers. So I normally just get a beer anywhere we go. That and beer kind of goes with anything, or at least anything that I like and eat. So I like beer. But if I'm gonna go for something stronger, if it's in the morning, I'm going for a Bloody Mary. But if it's like any other time, then rum and coke or like a cranberry vodka, something like that. Is it gin? It is gin. I freaking hate gin. Thank you. Tequila and gin. I knew there was one that I can't do gin. Cannot do it. I've tried it. Can't do it. And I don't even think I can do gin like if it's mixed with something. At least with tequila, if it's like in a margarita, then it's fine. Drunk stories? I don't really know. I've only ever been drunk like 2 or 3 times. I haven't been drunk a lot because I don't drink, and I know my limit. But the last time I got drunk, I threw up in my mom's car. And it wasn't that long ago. It was like a year ago, I think, because I want to say it was around I think it was around Christmas time or something. I don't remember when it was. It was actually, I think it was a year ago, around this time, because I think my mother-in-law was in town too. It was so bad. And what I got drunk off of was I had some Bloody Marys because I had one Bloody Mary and it was fine because I made it, but then my dad made me a second Bloody Mary, and my dad heavy pours, and then so that was drunk / anxiety Cassidy, because anxiety Cassidy is like, oh my God, it was so bad. So, cause I get sick from my anxiety. So, because even my parents were like, and I only had 2 drinks, even though my dad did heavy pour my second one, but, I had too much to drink, but my anxiety was already really bad, so I was already not feeling well, and the alcohol didn't help. So, yeah, I ended up throwing up in my mom's car. I felt so bad, and that was like a year ago. And then there was one really bad time. It was right before I turned 21. It was the month before I turned 21. It was in January, because I had just broken up with the last guy that I had ever dated, because I was questioning my sexuality. And my friend who I'd worked with at the time, him and his fiance were there. She was, I can't remember if she was older than me or younger than me, but we were all drinking. And this is where I tried soju for the first time. It was actually really good. But I was fucked up. But anyways, a month before my 21st birthday, because I didn't necessarily want to drink, but they were like, you're about to be 21 anyway, it's okay. So I got peer pressured into drinking, but it was fine because I was like going through shit. So I don't condone drinking under the legal age though. So gotta say that for legal purposes. Anyway, so it was him and her and I, and I had a couple of rum and cokes, They were really good. And then I had a couple of shots of soju, and I think that was pretty much it. And I was fucked up at that point because I am not really a lightweight, but I had like 3 or 4 shots of soju because I don't know if you guys have ever had soju before, but you can't really taste it. Like it's got a good taste to it, but it has no after. It doesn't have the burn, and so it wasn't bad. So, um, and we ended up watching. We were trying to watch like an episode of Parks and Rec or something, but I remember like talking about because I was like I said I was questioning my sexuality. Um, and their relationship was open. And I did not know that at the time. They had an open relationship. I was single, questioning my sexuality, and his fiance had a crush on me, and I didn't know she had a crush on me. And what had happened was I had too much to drink, and well, we all had too much to drink. But anyway, so where I sat was in between the living room, like where my chair was at was in between. I don't know how to like. So you see like that doorway right there. Like my chair was right basically in the doorway from the living room to the kitchen. So if anyone wanted another drink, they would have to pass me to get to the kitchen to get anything. And so I was sitting there in the chair, and I don't even remember what I was. I think I was wearing a wife beater. Okay, so a lot of time my sense of clothing has not really changed that much either. So a lot of what I wear are like tank tops and wife beaters and stuff like that. Even though it was January, I was wearing a wife beater, but I had a jacket over it or something. But anyway, so I think you could probably like because she walked past me, so she could see straight down my shirt. And so she walked past me, and then I didn't realize it, but on her way back, she stuck her hand down my shirt. And so I'm like, and I am out of it because I'm drunk. I had memory at this point in time. Like, I remember everything, but I don't, like, of course, like, when I'm drunk, like, I'm like, I remember because I was just sitting there, and, like, she put her hand down my shirt, and I was just like, well, I don't like her, but this doesn't feel half bad. So I was like, I don't know what to do because this doesn't feel bad, but at the same time, I don't feel the same for her as she does for me. So, I remember like going through in my mind, like what the fuck was happening with this chick's hand down my shirt. And so I'm like, and then I think what had happened, cause she had did it. And then I was like looking over at the guy, and I'm just sitting there like this, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so it was really fucking weird. And then so I ended up in the bathroom shortly after that because I was like throwing up profusely because I was so drunk. And then I crawled to the bed because he was like so he's like, you can like sleep on my bed or whatever. And the bathroom was like right next to his bedroom or like it was attached to his bedroom or something. So I was like, okay. I was crawling after I'd like profusely threw up in the bathroom. Cause when I get drunk, I get sick. So, crawled to the bed, and, I've said this story on live before, but, I think it was like years ago or something. But anyway, so crawled to the bed, laid in the bed, and then all I remember is someone getting in the bed with me, and then I'm like, I don't know who I would want it to be because I don't want it to be her, but I don't want it to be him. And honestly, I don't want it to be anybody. Nothing ended up happening, by the way. This isn't like one of those types of stories. Nothing ended up happening, but somebody got in the bed with me. It was the guy. He got in the bed with me. I don't know where she was at. I think she passed out on the couch in the living room. But she passed out on the couch in the living room, and then Because we were all like drunk and fucked up. So I think I don't know if he forgot I was there or that he forgot that I was in the bed or like what had happened. But he got in the bed and then he passed out. And then, like, I remember the next morning and I had left his apartment, and then I called like my best friend at the time and I was like, so you'll never guess what happened to me last night. And it was because I was talking to, and it was the girl I was talking to at the time. She was a friend, but I also had a little crush on her too. But so I told her, and she's like, I can't believe you did that, because she's like, you're one of the like most innocent people that I know. And I was like, well, listen, I've been fucked up lately because like in my mind, and like I've been questioning things and whatnot. So that was that whole story. So I think that was like the first time I ever got drunk. It was like the first or second, because I want to say the very first time I got drunk, it was an accident, because I didn't know that I got drunk or something like it. Or I didn't know how much I drank or something. I can't remember. But that story is a very memorable story. And then a year ago when I threw up my mom's car. So there's some drunk stories for you. I do like a nice red wine too. Actually, I mean, a nice white wine is fine as well, but he cracks me up. But there you go. Drunk stories. Don't have many, but that one was pretty massive. I think I hung out with him like maybe one time after that too. It was like one or two times after that I hung out with him, and then I didn't hang out with him much after that. And it wasn't because of that. I think we didn't end up working at the same place anymore, and then she did have a major crush on me, and so it was really awkward because I didn't like her, and then I think that just kind of made things weird. So that was another thing, I think. That was so close to being a very bad story. Luckily, it turned out all right considering. Yeah, I should have said that before I said the story, because the way that I was telling it seemed like it was going to head into a terrible direction, and I should have given you a heads up that it wasn't a bad story. But sometimes when I tell stories, I don't know, like maybe I don't tell them right or something, and I feel like something was going to happen, but yeah. So no, it didn't end up bad. So even I wouldn't have allowed it to go bad, because even though I was really fucked up, I knew what was going on and I knew what was happening, because after the last drink that I had, I don't even think I finished it or anything, because I was like, I know that I'm kind of already fucked up, and if I drink anymore, I'm not going to remember. So yes, you did get groped though. Well, yeah, but everyone was fucked up, so technically it's not like, I know I did, but like everyone was fucked up, so. And I don't know, I think what they wanted to, I think completely, I do think that they wanted to have a threesome or something, and I was like, no. But, and I didn't say no, so technically I didn't say no, and that was the thing too. Because I was so confused at the time, I think, because I was like, this feels really good, but I don't like her like that, so I don't know what to do. But it wasn't bad. I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm not trying to make an excuse or anything, but like, because I liked it, but then I liked it, but I didn't like her. So, like, there's a fine line there that was very thin. I have an anxiety disorder. Gad, not fun. Had since I was a kid. Don't recommend getting it. I do too. I have I have a really bad anxiety disorder too. And it's not fun. I had a really bad anxiety attack on my wedding day. Luckily it was after everything though. But I got really terribly sick on my wedding day. And then I got really bad sick. The last time I had one, it was that year ago when I had my anxiety attack and I drank too much as a combination. Or you stopped drinking because you wanted to remember, huh? Well, in like a good way or a bad way? I don't. It wasn't that like I wanted to forget. I just wanted to make sure that nothing else was like I was going to be in the right mind to make sure that nothing was going to happen. So, yeah. I trusted I trusted him. I didn't know her all that well, but um so I knew that like nothing was going to happen, but still like I think um when you're put into funky situations, you just try to make sure that you can try to get out of them yourself. So I just try to make sure that I was like, I need to be in the right mindset. So I stopped drinking once I kind of felt like things were gonna maybe get out of hand. Well, you won't be going around. Well, you won't going around groping. Yep, that is what they wanted. Oh yeah, no, they did. They did because they mentioned it um while we were there, and I was like, no. It's like that's okay. I'm cool. No, thank you. But they asked. They didn't like. They didn't force me into anything. The only thing that was borderline, again, not really forcing. I mean, she did stick her hand down my shirt, but I wanted it, but I didn't want it. Like I said, so I know exactly what you mean. Yep. Yeah, Sixth Sense kicked in. Yeah, it's just like, and I never went to like when I was in high school. I never went to a high school party. I never like did anything like that. I never had any sort of experiences where I felt like I may have been in a bad situation, except for that night. I was like, again, I trusted him. I didn't know her, so I can't say that I trusted her, but um, just I don't know, just like when you feel like things could get out of hand, you just want to make sure you can like protect yourself or whatever, you know. So, I'm a very independent person. No matter how much I trust somebody, and I want to try and make sure that I'm okay and like whatever. So that's what it was. I don't even know how threesomes work. What goes where and stuff. The logistics are hard for me to think about. I don't know. I've never been in a threesome, but I mean, like I've seen threesomes on TV and like and read about them and like all that. But I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in a threesome. So I don't know. Never been in one. When I had long Bon Jovi hair back in the day and used to work out like crazy, so many random girls at clubs would walk by and either stroke my hair or my muscles. Weird moments, right? Like, yeah. Was that the first gay panic? Maybe. That may have been the first gay panic. Because I mean, like I knew, so when I was questioning my sexuality, I knew I had like crushes on. Don't lick my couch. I don't want lick marks on my couch. Poncho! Hey. Poncho, don't lick my couch. It's a cloth couch. I don't want lick marks on my couch. Anyway. I had crushes on women and like I had well, at the time I was going to say like but no, I hadn't dated women or like like kissed a woman or like I hadn't done anything with a woman, but I like had feelings. I was like having feelings and crushes for women or like or something like that. So but yeah, that was probably the first like gay panic probably. I would probably have to say that was the first gay panic because I had not ever done anything with a woman before. Actually, I take that back. I did. My very first kiss I ever kissed was a girl. But it was like, we were like in the fourth grade or something. We were all like, let's just go ahead and kiss each other so that we can just say that we've been kissed and blah blah blah. So it wasn't like a thing or whatever. But so that doesn't really count. But but yeah, so probably the first gay, that was probably, yeah, probably, I never even thought about it like that, but yeah, probably was. Welcome to the not interested club. Is that a joke? Just as common knowledge, just think about it, what happens with two women and a bloke. I really, even, because if you really think about it, like, even if everyone's the same sex, or like if there's different sex involved, like, I don't freaking know. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, for me, I've I've thought about it, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm like, no. Because I want to be, not, I don't necessarily have to be the center of attention or anything like during sex, but I want to feel special, and making sure that the person's on me, like paying it, not, well, I mean, like paying attention to me. But so if there's another person involved, I feel like I'm not really a jealous person, but I feel like jealousy would really get me in that type of situation. What you doing, bud? Oh, you're repositioning. You're cute. You're like, I know. You're cute. No, Mikey, I would end up getting left out. So many missed opportunities. I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It is a song. I was in the fourth grade and I didn't really know shit at that time. I didn't know, like, I didn't like boys or girls during the time. That was the thing. We were all like, let's just say that we've kissed someone before. Like, you know, because we were in the fourth grade. So none of us had ever kissed anyone before. So we were like, and it was a pet kiss. It wasn't like, you know, anything crazy. The one threesome I was in was organized by my girlfriend at the time. I think I was there as a prop for them. No complaints. I watched it and learned a lot. I think I'm a huge advocate. Whatever you want to do and whatever makes you feel good, as long as you're not hurting someone and everything's consensual, go for it. Like, I don't freaking care. You know, like, it's, you do you. You do whatever makes you feel good. But the thing is like, I don't want, because I know what I like and what I don't like, and Anna and I have had this conversation just the other day or something. But I know what I like and I know what I don't like, and I think it's just communicating with your partner too, what you like and what you don't like and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. I've thought about like like being in a threesome, but I was like, no. I know how I am, and it would not feel good to me. It would not feel good even if like maybe everyone was paying attention to me and I would never be left out. I still don't think I would be able to do it. It's just not my thing. Consent and you do you. I say that so much. Funny. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone and everything's consensual, you do you. You know what I'm saying? And legal. You know, maybe gotta throw that in there too, but like, I don't know. I mean, shit, even being gay used to not be legal, so I don't know. Like, the two biggest things is like consensual and don't hurt people. Unless I don't know, some people like to be hurt. I don't even know. You know, the biggest thing is like consensuality. Is that even a word? But like the whole, just consensual. Make everything consensual. Well, if the two women are straight, example, one would, oh my can't read that out loud, Mikey. I'll read it. Good God, Mikey. I can't read that out loud. God. I mean, there's many things that I wish I could say, but I can't say because it's just too I'm very inappropriate, but like there's some shit I'm like, I probably shouldn't say on live. It would bug your brain afterwards. It might torment you for a long time. I know, and that's why I'm like I'm a huge overthinker. Huge overthinker. And I know you're right. It would bother me for a long time. For a long time. It would take me a while to get over it. And I just, again, I know what I like and what I don't like. And even if the two people, well, they would have to be women because that's all I like. But like, even if they were two women, I couldn't do it because I wouldn't feel special. And my jealousy, that's when my jealousy would come out. I know it would. Some people really do like to be hurt, but they like to say no sometimes without meaning it. It's crazy. It's all about communication. And I say that all the freaking time. Consensuality and communication, like, you can tell your partner what you like, and if it includes pain, then okay. As long as they know, and like safe words and shit, you know what I mean? I don't know. Come on, dude. No, don't repeat, Mikey. I wasn't gonna say it out loud. No. I'll leave it. I'm surprised I didn't get caught by like the freaking chat thing or whatever, but I guess it's because it wasn't it wasn't a cuss word or anything in there. Mikey went straight into details. I mean, I would too if it was not bad. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm inappropriate, but I won't talk like that on stream, but you know. I'll say things in a roundabout way that makes it so you guys know what I'm talking about without me actually saying it. That's how I talk. Okay. I'm very blunt when I want to be. And that's you. That's completely fine. It just cracked me up because I was halfway saying your thing and then I'm like, I cannot finish what you were trying to say. I knew you were going to say safe word. Well, like, I mean, I don't know. Is there anything other than safe word? I don't know. But make sure you, safe word. I don't know. I mean, there's different things that I like too, but like, I won't go into detail because that would be like Mikey, but like, I don't know. There's some things that I do that I would need a safe word, but like, again, consensuality and communication. That's all it is. Well, this is a weird way to end a stream. I mean, like I say all the time, I'm a pretty open person. I don't care. Like, I'll say what I'm gonna say, and it's you know, we're all a little bit kinky. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that by any means. So damn weird. Yeah, I know. Consent and safety. Exactly. Yeah, safety. There you go. That's the best way to put it. Consent and safety. There you go. Sometimes the way that my streams end up going wasn't meant to go in that direction, but for some reason it seems like they do, and I can't always blame you guys because I'm sure I start majority, if not probably all of the situations like that make it turn into that, but anyway, I'm so glad my parents don't watch these. They would probably jump off like rather quickly, but and yet here it is. Yep, there you go. Well, like I said, I'm an open book for the most part. I mean, I won't go into specific details like Mikey just did, but open book. So but yeah, anyway, Young Royals, and I don't think Warrior Nun starts until even the next stream, because it comes out on the 10th, but I won't upload it until the 11th. When's the 11th? Yeah, it's after the next stream. But yeah. So pretty much just Young Royals until next stream. Thanks for that. I guess if people don't want to hear me talk about that stuff, or if they don't want the conversation to go in that direction, then they can just get off the stream. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Get BDSM in her or what? I don't know. I mean, I'm not like full on BDSM. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to go into that. But anyway. Okay, you have a great night. I'm going to watch your gender reveal stream now. Okay. Thanks. So Warrior Nun next? Yeah. After Young Royals, it's going to be Warrior Nun, but it won't be until after the next stream anyway. But I think it's freaking hilarious. The stream, I mean. Yeah. I'm an open book. Some people don't like the fact that I'm an open book, but you know what? Nah. Not everyone's gonna love me. Yep, left the convo on a rather raunchy note, I must say. Your cheeks are gonna be rather rosy red. Oh, yeah, probably. Well, they're probably not, because it's not that I talk about that a lot, but it doesn't make me nervous. I think I've blushed like once or twice in my life, like really hardcore. And Anna did it to me one time, because I wasn't expecting it. She said something, and it caught me off guard, and so I got like really red, and so Anna died laughing, and she's like, I've never seen you blush before, and I was like, it's because you caught me off guard. But and then like one other time. But yeah, this stuff I'm not embarrassed to talk about it, or like, you know, whatever, so I don't really, but I have blushed a couple of times. As a kid, the girls would always say start kissing tag, and I was absolutely terrified of girls. I would actually run away. Oh shit. That's funny. Anywho, I need to get off of here so that I can take them out, and then I need to fix some things and then basically get ready for bed. But well, now we all want to know what she said. Well, who said? Oh, what Anna said? I can't, because it's similar to some of the, I don't even know how to say it without being inappropriate. She gave me a compliment on my body, but I wasn't expecting it. And I think that's all I can say. That's all I can say without going to specifics. Yeah. It's pretty. Like my heat, yeah. It was, yeah. But anywho, so it was bad. I can't hardly say anything. But anywho, yeah, I should probably go ahead and end the stream here. But you could point. I don't have to point. You could just use it. Just use it. There's not many areas. Just narrow it down. You could probably figure it out. But I already did. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Anywho, so yeah, let me jump over here before things get even more weird. Okay. I will see you guys next week. I'll let you know how my trip goes. And Young Royals, and then I can't wait for Warrior Nun. So there we go. Ended on that. But yeah. Love you guys. I will see you guys next week.